Hello, friends! How is everybody doing on this great Thursday? I think I used great yesterday. Oh no, 2 great days in a row. No. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing it very well myself. I had a tuna sandwich, and I've got a banana strawberry slushie here with Red Bull in it. It's quite good. You know, I swear the worst thing when you're enjoying a really delicious slushie and you go to get some of it and you get a big chunk of ice that just sticks in the straw and then you get nothing but sadness. Yeah, I had that happen. It's sad times. But you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. Speaking of taking the good with the bad, we're playing Rimworld today. I was convinced to buy. No, I just I've been thinking about playing it for a while, so it seemed like a good time to do it. Figure we can have a good stream on it today. Oh, and yeah, hopefully we can figure this out. Being a professional Dwarf Fortress player. I've played a lot of Dwarf Fortress, so I'm hoping those skills transfer. Well, why don't we hop on in here? Kill the music. It's dead. And we're gonna go offline, and then we'll do it. Oh, Steam's updating. Chat. I don't have work tomorrow. I also probably won't be streaming tomorrow, as I believe my in-laws, we are doing Christmas with them tomorrow, so that will be unfortunate that I won't be able to see you guys, but it'd be that way sometimes. Boop. So I know I've watched a very little bit of this game played. So I know a little bit, but not a terribly large amount. My internet's doing some wonky stuff, so let me just I'm gonna close my Firefox, make sure that's not breaking anything. How's it going, Modded? How are you doing today? So I'm gonna be going in straight vanilla, so I don't know nothing. Modded, as a avid Rimworld player, would you should I do the tutorial first, or should I just jump in feet first? What would you suggest? Do the tutorial? Alright. Welcome to Rimworld. This page configures... Oh, no. There it is. This page configures how your world should be generated. Default settings are here and good to go ahead. Go ahead and click Generate. Okay, so you can have a scene. Global coverage. The planet is always the same diameter. Since it's far larger than needed for play, we don't generate a whole surface. It can take a very long time. 2% of the surface you want generated. Oh, okay. Interesting. Rainfall, temperature, population, pirate gangs, cannibal pirate gangs. Very, very different than your traditional pirate gangs. Gotta be sure. Cannibal tribe, nudist tribe, shattered empires, mechanoid hive, insect, gene line. I think gene line's probably the way to say it. Okay. Generate a world. Okay, you can hold the shift key to queue orders on your colonists. That's good to know. Certain parts of the UI and button clicks you will hate, but you will need to play a bit to figure it out. I mean, that's the same with any, like, in-depth game, right? Same as, like, your DDA or your Dwarf Fortress, so. I am no stranger to figuring things out in the UI as I go. Here you choose your starting site. Click a temperate forest, light green, with no brown hills, and then click next. Alright. So it seems like faction, the Red Cod Gotas. So we probably shouldn't... Where are my factions here? Okay. They're hostile, so we probably shouldn't start next to them. Maybe turn the music down a bit when you get in game. Oh, is it extra loud? Okay. I'll shout over it. It's telling me I should pick this spot here. Sure. We'll start right there. Temperate forest, flat, no movement difficulty, average temperature. It's kind of chilly. I mean, I would like this as an average temperature where I live, but like other people might be a bit chilled. Since this location is within 4 towers of another faction base, they will feel you are encroaching on their land and retaliate. They will worsen every 15 days. I'm sorry. I go like here? Oh, okay. So, this page is for choosing the Ideologian. Okay. Ideologian? Ma'am. Ideologian. That word is just not coming into my brain for some reason. Of your colonists, the term ideologian includes religions, ideologies, and every other belief system that defines a moral structure in the universe. Play classic option here will work, so go ahead. Alright. We'll just go ahead and jump right in as this. So they just smash the words ideology and religion together, and that's why my brain doesn't work. Okay. Now you choose which characters you want to use. Drag a character from the left behind part of the character selected list. Okay. This is from the new DLC? The ideology stuff? Okay. A child... Okay. A contract mimer... What's an illuminator? They're good at mining. They're good with plants. Seem to be okay with shooting and melee. Not a great cook. They are an undergrounder. Has no need to experience the outdoors or light. He will never feel cooped up or get cabin fever no matter how long he stays inside. Is not bothered by darkness. Slowpoke. Just is always falling behind the group. Whenever he goes anywhere, he's got slow. And he's weak. Is weak and cowardly. Even a little pain will immobilize him. Pain shock threshold minus 60% and global certainty loss factor. I don't know what that is. Choosing pawns can easily last 30 minutes. Don't be so bothered on your first. All right. You know what? We'll go with Killjoy, Nelson, and Zippy then. If there's ever a team that I have thought will last to the end, it's Killjoy, Nelson, and Zippy. Oh, how many do I get to take? We'll take a doctor, because that just seems like a good idea. Oh, can I? Okay. Oh. And by Zippy, I mean Doc. We're taking Doc instead, because I feel like having a doctor... What? You're a doctor, but you're gonna start injured? Bite scar, frostbite scar. Man, you all suck. Alright. Please click the randomize button to randomize the character. Boom! Stephanie, the entrepreneur. Okay, we're not taking the entrepreneur. Zippy, you're back in. Stephanie, you're out. Great. Reorder and randomize more if you want, but don't try and get the perfect characters. Everybody has flaws, and it makes the story more interesting. Let's hop in. Okay, the three of you awake in your cryo sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As a piece of shredded starships fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Boop. All right, where are my beans? There they are. Nelson's got a rat! Oh. Okay. So you are now on the surface. Move your camera around with WASD. Okay. You can zoom in and out with page up and page down. I'm also just gonna scroll because that seems easier. You can pause time with spacebar. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you can pause time. I usually like to queue up a bunch of actions and let them happen. That's how I like to play Dwarf Fortress and everything. So, I'm sorry if you don't like a lot of pausing, but I will be doing that. Because, I don't know. I am... Okay, they use the zone system. That's easy enough. Okay, very Dwarf Fortress. Alright, to allow your colonists to bring items in the stockpile, you must remove items from the forbidden designation. Pro tip, double-click an item, select all the items of the same type. Allow. Try the double-click thing, but that's not working. Oh, music, sorry. Whoop. Is that a little bit better? We'll, take that down. Pick it up just a little bit. Okay. Sorry about that. I was just so excited to get into it. Okay. You can click Architect, click Orders, click Allow, and draw a shape. Okay, so there's the shape. That's easy enough. How do I, like... Am I misreading that? You can start by selecting an item. Click Allow to toggle the item. Pro tip, double-click an item to select all on the same... Right-click on the Allow button. Oh! There we go. That's... See, you knew what I was trying to do. This is why I need you here. I'm gonna build some walls. Actually, I'm thinking about this realistically. We probably want... Oops. Yeah, that's fine. We'll put the doors over here. Put a door here. Good enough. Furniture. Y'all want some beds? How many people I got? 3 people? A little lamp right in the middle. And a little sleeping spot in the corner for the rat. Okay, okay. Horseshoes pin outside the... Oh, okay. Not enough stored. That's fine. Place a growing zone here. Alright. You can decide what plants your colonists should grow. Potato. I'm assuming, yep, okay. Click the plant selector at the bottom and change it to rice. I want to grow strawberries. Am I blind? Rice. I am blind. Alright. Have your colonists equip the starting weapons. Alright, Nelson. Seem like a shotgun kind of guy. And by shotgun, I mean bolt-action rifle. Zippy, you definitely seem you're like a pistol gal. And Killjoy, you can be stabbing people. Alright. Excellent. I need a stove to cook, so build a stove. Production. Build stove. Put it right there. Okay. Colonists need to be told what to cook. Cooking orders are added on the stove itself. Once a bill has been created, colonists will do the work automatically. So very much like Dwarf Fortress in that regard. Look at my little guy. Look at Nelson go. Moving everything around. E and Q can rotate build plans. I saw that over there. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, these trees are definitely in the way, so we need to cut that tree down. Please, L. Okay, I'll follow you. Look, if it was me, I'd remove those trees because they're in the middle of the storage area. But I don't know. The game wants me to do it this. Oh, you know what? There we go. Zippy, our resident bed builder. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. And Phesia the rat. Okay. I had to know the rat's name. It was very important. Wait. Set owner. I want to give the rat his bed. It's a good tutorial, but by God, are you waiting to do, you're going to do it their way. Yep. That's fair. Oh, yeah. Wait. Zippy, are you sleeping on the ground? I can't even check. I want to know. Fine. Zippy's like, I'm going to take a break over here, guys. I know I literally just built 3 beds for us, but this ground is much more comfortable. Actually, you know what? That's cloud watching. All right, fair enough. Anytime my back's hurting me or anything like that, I'd lay on the ground in my house instead of the bed, though. So you know what? Maybe their back's hurting. Okay. We are going to... All right, so we clicked on it. Bills. Add to bill. What are we going to cook? We are going to cook simple meals. There we go. How many times? 10 meals. Easy enough. Now your colonists will cook some food. Tasty. Next, you'll be wanting to mine some minerals. I've spawned some mineable steel near your base. Select the mine designator. So mine. Alright, you'll be wanting to chop some trees, so designate some trees to be choppered. Chop. Okay, we can cut that one down. Can't cut that one down for some reason. How many? We'll just do one of these. You can control which colonists do which work. Alright. Beware, colonists will all follow their work priorities. So, Nelson was our miner, right? Is there any way quickly on this screen to see who's best at what? Besides clicking on them like this. Doesn't look like it. I think Nelson was the miner, wasn't he? Yeah, contract miner. Hover over the job. Okay. Digging and drilling. If I do it to this... Oh, okay. Normal priority. Relevant skills. Mining. Average skill 9. Average skill... Okay, Killjoy is apparently a better miner than our contract miner. Okay. And... So we'll have Killjoy do our mining. And Nelson, you'll be chopping the wood. I got him on chop wood. That would be under construction, maybe? No, Zippy does construction. Plant cut. Okay. Killjoy, you are no longer cutting plants. That is Nelson's job. Because you're a better miner. Alright. It's that easy. Simple research bench. We'll put that over here. Now we're going to want to do some research. Choose whatever you want to be researching first. You have to wait for the research bench to be constructed, for trees to be chopped. If it's taking too long, use the work tab to assign more. Okay. Don't really... okay. I think smithing. Let's get some basic smithing going. Expand the home area. Colonists will clean floors, extinguish fires in the home area, and ignore fires or filth outside of it. That's looking about right. But you know what? We'll add this area just to appease the game. The build roof area defines where your colonists will try and build roofs. It autofills your enclosed new home. Put a roof on, guys. Alright. Now you've got a basic colony running. Eventually enemies will raid your colony. It's time to prepare for that. Select sandbags. First thing I do is turn off auto home zone. Bottom corner, there are buttons. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm trusting your knowledge in this, but why do you turn off auto home zone? Which I think that was under architect. I can't go back into it now. Ruined. Bottom corner, there are buttons. Oh, this. Okay. So they don't clean dirt of the mud. Oh, because it selected this area too? That makes sense. Well, nothing I can do about it now. Zippy, what are you doing? Are you eating? You're just holding you're just staring at a leaf. Quick, somebody get Agnes inside. I know, I forgot the rat's name. I know it starts with an A. Keep up the good work, Killjoy. Never mind. Yeah, you get some sleep. You look tired. The house. This one. Toggle automatic expansion. The home area around new constructions. Boop. Okay, this might be an incredibly American thing to do. But can I change Celsius to Fahrenheit? Yeah. Where am I missing it? Here we go. There we go. Okay, that's not so bad. 49 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not that cold. Alright, now we watch our little guys go to work. Killjoy, you're not supposed to shoot the rocks. You can always use Kelvin. I don't need a deposit. What is this? Oh, we got a jade deposit here. And some slate. My Dwarf Fortress instincts are telling me to mine this whole area out and use this interior as my home. I might have to do that in my real world outside of the tutorial. Oh! The hell? Ancient ruined APC? So apparently we decided to camp next to a freaking ancient... Oh, what are you? A Megas... Oh, he's so cute. He's such a good boy. I want one as a friend. What are you? Little wreck. We're gonna have so many animal friends in this game, you better believe. Just rat. Can we tame the squirrel friend? No. Good work, Zippy. This does seem like the logical next step from Dwarf Fortress. Like, I'm feeling it. Oh, look at the little rats sleep in their place. Locusts. The dagger locusts have arrived nearby. They're attacking immediately. Okay. I've now sent raiders to attack your colony. Pause the game by hitting spacebar. Read the red letter in the bottom right of the screen. Draft your colonists by selecting the draft command. Okay, we get so they're like all the way down there. My people are up here. So go to okay, I'm not seeing the. Where's the draft? Oh, do I just click them? Okay. Drafted. Nelson, you're drafted. Killjoy, you're drafted. Want you to go there. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. You're gonna use those sandbags. So they're coming in from the south. Goat friend. We will have many goat friends. Man, that dude is freaking hauling ass. You missed. Ooh, good hit, Nelson. Ooh, damn. Nelson fucking shreked him. Now, undraft your colonist using the same command as before. Can I do one of these? There we go. This is the end of the tutorial. There's still a ton more to learn, including prisoners, hunting, trade, animal taming, and much more. But you got the basics down. Random incidents were disabled during this tutorial. To begin the real game, open the menu, options, storyteller settings, and select a storyteller and playstyle. Okay. So, let's see. Cassandra Classic. Cassandra creates stories, events on a classic increasing curve of challenge and tension. She'll push you with dangerous events, then give breathing room, and then come back and push once more. We've got Phoebe Chillax. Phoebe gives lots of time between disasters to build your colony, but beware, a high difficulty she'll hit as hard as anyone. And Randy Random. Randy doesn't follow the rules. He'll generate random events, and he doesn't care if they make the story of a triumph or utter hopelessness. It's all a drama to him. Warning, since Randy is truly random, he will sometimes send extremely difficult or unfair groups at you. It makes for high drama and unavoidable sacrifices. I'm assuming I should start with classic. My mute key is F10, and apparently that takes screenshots. We definitely don't want that one. Adventure story. There's room to grow and thrive, but it's still a dangerous planet. Experienced strategy gamers on their first game of Rimworld, and experienced Rimworld players who want to some breathing room to pursue funny or weird goals. There aren't difficulty settings, the storytellers. Yeah, but I can see that like this one is gonna follow more of like a like it says, it's gonna be ramping up. This one's gonna be chiller. This one's gonna be just absolutely wild bullshit. So I'll probably just go with the classic for the first couple games. And learning helper. Oh, Good choice. Let's see. Experienced players who want a rough story, requiring skill to survive. I'll probably just start with adventure first. Just roll with that. All right. So this is our first little place. Okay. Let me see if I can remember this. Nope, not a sign. Work. Nope. Architect. Zone. Or do I need to allow? Oh wait. Just a test run, then you can pick proper pawns in the next location. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Orders. Allow. All of that. There we go. Oh, wait. Is he not dead? Oh, he's just incapacitated. Alright. Zippy. Can you... You know, strip him of his stuff. We don't need another mouth to feed quite yet. Let's play. Okay, architect orders. Allow. Make sure we take the clothes as well. All right. So first things first. Why don't we go ahead and structure? Can we build a floor? Are floors the thing? Is that under furniture, maybe? There's tables. Security. Floor. Let's just do a wooden floor. Sure, they'll be more happy with an actual floor. Killjoy. Why are you not mining? Impassable must designate. Why won't he mine? Oh, because that's compacted steel. It's not rocks. Okay. Sure, I've got all that allowed. Yep. And you also said you already selected it for mining. Oh, just Killjoy just sitting around being a fuck just to be a fuck? Okay. So let's go in here. This does not need to be home. That doesn't need to be home. That doesn't need to be home. That don't need to be home. Alright. So we shouldn't try and dust the floor. That'll be good. You dead yet? Zippy? Nope. Who's got the knife? Killjoy? Do I have to draft him before he'll go kill? Yeah, just go finish that guy up. I'm sure you won't be happy about doing it, but we don't need extra mouths to feed. Is he? Quips about pests with Killjoy. So he had like a little... Okay, does that skull probably just selects that he killed someone? Oh wait, can I... Needs. Awful barracks, minor pain, long outdoors, observed a corpse, ate without a table, underground outdoors. I don't like being outside. I want to be back to the underground in disturbed sleep. Okay. Awful barracks. I had to sleep in awful barracks. Not only was it horrible, but I also had to share it. Okay, so you want to live underground. So what we're going to do, you get back to work. We are going to make a little hidey hole here. Then we'll turn this area into potentially can also be like a do I really want to get all of that space away? Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll go from there. Turn that place into like a little defensible position. All right. Ambrosia, fresh. Order queuing. You can queue multiple orders by holding shift. That's good to know. Well, we're doing smithing research. It is in progress. We have made no research on it. Do I have to put someone on researching? Or does that happen automatically? I'm assuming I have to assign someone to it. Research. Killjoy. I don't want you doing research, Killjoy. I want... Oh, they will not do research. Alright, Killjoy is the only one that'll mine or do research. Okay. We're actually going to switch that up. Killjoy, go do some research. Let Nelson do some mining. I am interested in... Ooh. Ooh, there's doors over here. Zippy, what are you doing? Meditating? Alright, that's fine. Body modder frustrated. Flesh is so limiting. I wish I had some kind of artificial body parts. Why is that what you're worrying about while trying to survive? Hey, you know what, guys? Do one of those. Do I have to give him chairs as well? I do. There you go. I can stop complaining about eating without a table. Can you have a look at their bios? Sure. Start with Zippy. Bio. Zippy is a childhood spy. She's a body modder. Feels limited by this human feeble body and often dreams of enhanced body parts. She's steadfast and she's greedy. He's a really impressive bedroom, gets mood loss if he doesn't get what he wants. Nelson is a coma child. Okay. A childhood accident put Nelson into a coma and he didn't wake up until he was his late teens. His body never recovered from the years of inactivity, but people tend to take pity on him whenever they hear his story. How did he end up becoming a miner? Super weak, so he's tough. Okay. So he was a comatose child and then got like real big into lifting because he was sad. Cave world tender. Okay, so this is why he wants to be in a cave. That's fine. Cave world illuminator. All right. Hopefully you got what information you wanted from the bios. Get it, Nelson. Who was I going to take? Zippy, when you're done building everything, we're going to go look at this area over here together. Because, what is this? An ancient generator? There seems to be a lot of cool stuff we might be able to scavenge as we... Somebody killed my poor goat friend! It was the grizzly bear. Circle of life. Oh, alpacas. Can I ride the alpacas? Usual bunch of misfits. But there are misfits. Oh, anima tree. Interesting. Begin anima tree linking. The linker will meditate in front of the tree, forming a psychic link. Others gather in their search will watch, will add psychic strength. Alright. Seems a bit odd. Boom rat. So those definitely explode if you kill them. Ancient pipeline section. Ancient troop carrier. Just getting the lay of the land. A little bit of a turkey there. Something tells me we're going to run out of food sooner rather than later. Are we already low on... Oh no, we got plenty of survival meat. Is there a place where I can see how much food we eat per day? Oh, no, that's the world. Oh. Quests, and no quests. Schedule, maybe? Who the hell are you? Nitro the Engineer. Zippy? Oh, he's a trader? Not that I'm aware of, but they eat 2 meals per day per colonist. Okay. What's this? Silver. I mean, I guess as long as he doesn't steal anything, he can just walk around the camp. Don't be trying nothing funny. Got a guy right there. Let's speed this up. Talk to him so you can see the UI. Okay, I can talk to him? How do I talk to him? Do I need to draft this person to talk to him? Or just trade? Okay. Nelson, go trade with him. Okay. Can you go away? Negotiator Nelson McKenzie. He's selling to me, I'm assuming, at a 7.5% markup. You don't want to buy my rat, friend. Okay, you do want to buy my package survival meat at 15 per. And I would buy it from you for double the price. So... there's nothing I really want to sell you. Gift mode. So everything this trader wants to buy. Okay. That's good enough. Market values. So, oh. Alright. Well, thanks, buddy. Now so you can get back to sleep. Just so you're familiar with it when it comes to real trade. Yeah. This dude looks shady as fuck, though, doesn't he? Eric Nitro Nystrom. He's a computer engineer. Hey, just like me. I like how computer engineer gets a -2 to social. Yeah, that's fair. Misandrist. Really dislikes and distrusts men. Alright. You can kill him for his stuff, but it will anger someone. I'm not going to try that yet. No murder quite yet. He's a kind, caring, so incapable of caring. Oh. I mean, this guy seems kind of evil. His favorite color is pink. The Roralaro faction? Roralario? If you come inside... Okay. He came inside our house. We're defending ourselves. Killjoy, no! Move closer and stop shooting the table! You guys are terrible. What are you doing? You broke your own wall! What? Why are you the worst? Okay, who's the doctor? Oh my gosh. Doctor, Killjoy. Okay, you gotta heal yourself. Do I have to tell him to heal himself? Yeah, tend. Without... Do I not have any medicine? Yeah, I got medicine right there. How do I tend with medicine? It's probably under orders, right? G is drafted. Oh. He is drafted. Self-tend disabled. Oh, well. Guess you're fucked then, Killjoy. Health tab. Oh, okay. Why is this tab so high? I can't. Health. He has a bruise on his left arm. That's it? I'm not seeing self-tend on this. Am I? Oh, self-tend. There it is. I found it. I'm a little blind, but that's fine. Also, let me, while I'm thinking about it, orders. Allow all of that. Oh, is he dead? Nitro's not dead, is he? Who's got the knife? Killjoy does, doesn't he? Alright, after you're done getting healed, Killjoy, go stab Nitro to death. Streamer goggles on. You know, I used to make fun of all those streamers that couldn't see things. And I'm still going to, because I'm not as bad as a lot of them. Draft. Where's your knife? Are you going to pick your knife back up? Okay. No, why don't we capture this guy? No, he was considered evil. We're gonna kill him. Yeah. Go murder him. Killjoy's a wimp. Check his bio. Oh, that's right. He's like, he punched my arm. Collapses. Alright, good work. Strip him. Go over here. Sign. Allow. Oh, that's good, right? Okay. You're undrafted now, Killjoy. Live your best life. Oh, architect, structure. Also, how weak must that wooden wall have been to just be blasted through? You know the real thing that matters? Amphesia is nice and safe. She's 5 years old. That's an old ass rat. That rats only live like a couple years. Am I calling asleep a lot? Rimrat. Them rimrats are made of different stuff. Oops, sorry. Look, it's not my fault the game described him as being incapable of caring. That seemed evil to me, and then he walked inside my house. Do I have one of you guys set up to clean? Yeah, all three of you will clean. Okay. Come on, you sleepy beans. Wake up. I think I'm actually going to make a new zone. Stockpile zone. Put it over here. Okay. We are going to clear all. What is this material here? This is steel. And this is steel. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be for steel. We have so much. Sure. Oh. There we go. So that should people should start hauling the stuff over there when they don't have anything else to do. Relations with the Roralore. Roralore. Okay, Roralore have broken down completely. They are now hostile to you. They will conduct periodic raids on your colony and caravans and refuse to trade with you. But to improve relations, you can still offer them gifts using caravans and transport pods. This happened because goodwill, minus 76, has fallen below minus 75. A computer engineer from Roralore is visiting. I don't think he visited no more. Minor break risk. Oh yeah, Killjoy is a bitch. It's fine. We already know. You don't have to tell me. Alright, we made some enemies, but you know what? Oh wait, actually, Zippy. Now that you're done oh, you're not done constructing. You gotta fix that wall. Nelson, why are you mining so slow? I guess he is cutting through steel. That's gonna be pretty difficult. Alright, now y'all can eat your food at a table. How much meat do we have? We have plenty of meat. Okay. How do we get more colonists? Because I definitely need someone that I can have run around. And, oh. What do you need an arc welder for? You're building a wooden house. No. Okay, wait. You're using an arc welder to clean? Okay. We're gonna leave her alone. Zippy's on her own program. His own program, even. I think it's... Well, I keep calling him a her. Also, why have I not moved to this stuff? Alright, Zippy. What are you doing? I guess we just spend some time fixing the place up. Okay, there's a stockpile is full. Okay, I need to make a second stockpile. Local raccoon has gone mad. Alright. Zippy. Gotta go take him out. Zippy. Go shoot that raccoon. Nelson, keep mining. Killjoy. What do I have you assigned to do right now? Killjoy. I want you... Right now, I want you hauling... I want you cleaning, first of all. Haul is above clean. I'm going to take you off hauling for a bit. Get cleaning. Get him, Zippy! Get him, Zippy! Oh my god, she's so slow! You can do manual priorities if you think you're ready for that. I'd probably be okay with that. Just because, you know, I have the Dwarf Fortress experience. But for now, I'll leave them on not manual. Got some scratches. You'll be alright. Well, I will be right back in 2 seconds. Oh, there's an ancient danger? As Nelson draws near the ancient wall, a sense of foreboding overcomes him. He isn't sure why, but he feels like the dusty structure might contain ancient danger. Okay. This one here? I'm sure we'll be alright. I will be right back, chat. Sorry. 2 seconds. I returned, chat. Sorry about that. But now I have a drink, and I am good to go. The Sam Hill. Oh. Well, that'd be why. Alright. Nelson, keep digging till I tell you to stop. Oh, we probably don't need to go that fast. Killjoy, did you take care of Zippy? She not bleeding. She good. Okay. Ready to go. Let's do this. Zone. We're gonna do another stockpile. We'll just we'll toss them down here. There we go. Stockpile number 3. There we go. Alright. Thank you for cleaning up. Oh, he started researching. You can resize existing stockpiles. You know what? That probably makes sense. Why don't we just delete? Is there an easy way to view this stockpile that's here? Or like click on it? There we go. Expand zone? Probably not into the rice fields. We'll just, there you go. Alright, I'm picking it up. Nelson, my man. He is all about mining through the night, apparently. That's the slate. Maybe I shouldn't destroy the slate. Nah, I'm sure it's fine. Look, surely there can't be anything too crazy. I just think the game's trying to hold me back from finding whatever good's inside there. How you doing, Zippy? Scratch or tear. A bite wound. Alright. Now when we switch into maximum overdrive. Another good thing to know is a button in the bottom right that changes the resource list on the top left to categories. Let me see. Stats display. Oh. And oh, there we go. So we have 45 meals, we have 5 raw food, we got 35 manufactured, textiles, medicine, raw resources. Is the silver that we have here considered the under raw resources? Yeah, it is. Cool. I like this. See, this is why I keep you around, modded. Alright, well, we seem like... Is anybody farming this rice? Oh, okay. I see that. This is how fast it's growing. This is how much it's grown. Oh! Hello, little friend. What are you doing in my camp? Zippy, you have a new job. Tame it. No handler can tame Mega Sloth. Requires level 10 animals. Best handler is level 4 Nelson. May attack upon failed taming. No, okay. You live your best life, little guy. Show the fertility overlay in the bottom right. That's this one, right? Nope, this one. Oh. So, 100% fertile. Oh man, I picked the perfect zone without even knowing it. Never mind, this one's more fertile, isn't it? 140% fertility. Damn it. Ooh. That's 140%. That's a nice little zone there. Okay, so it seems like obviously what makes more sense is the closer you are to water source, the more fertile. Which means there's probably aquifers under here or something. If the game simulates that sort of thing. So we've just got a new little friend coming through. Can the mega sloths like eat my stuff? Oh, he's got a little bite scar. A giant solitary herbivore with 2 giant claws for warding off threats. Long extinct after being wiped out by natives of Earth's American continent, the mega sloth was later brought back and used using advanced cloning and artificial gestators. Its thick hide is exceptionally strong and insulating and makes for great leather for cold weather clothing. It's peaceful if left alone, but will shred anyone who disturbs it with its giant claws. I like our new little sloth friend. He's just going to hang around for a bit. Oh, I suppose... non-refrigerated. We don't really have a way to refrigerate this guy right now, so we're just... Actually, why don't we do this while I'm thinking about it? Since it looks like you've been here for a while, Nelson thinks you should give the faction a name. What should your faction name be? Olista Communal Federation. Nelson also thinks you should name the settlement Hill Hope. I don't hate that, but I don't like this. What do we got? Criesta. No. Start small. Mega Sloth for second pet is ambitious, but he's so cute. Unification of Elistian. No. Northwest Anor. No. Gaboom. Nope. Warsorella. Nope. Tias. Nope. Basarena. Libertarian Confederacy of Omfenora. You know what? I like it because it's unnecessarily long. Your faction is known as the Libertarian Confederacy of Omfenora. Doomed misfits. Okay. Can I like... Alright. Okay. Rescuing. To rescue a wounded person, select a healthy colonist, then right-click the wounded one. Okay, that's fine. Capturing animals will attack door. What? Man-hunting animals will attack door. Okay, that's fine. Is there a... Okay, this might seem silly. Is there a way to get rid of this until a new one pops up? Or is this just always here? Or can I make it smaller? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I know I killed the guy. That's fine. Oh, I was gonna make a... You can get rid of the options first, but I wouldn't here for your first run. All right. I'll trust you. Architect, zone. I'm gonna add a new stockpile zone here. I'm gonna come in here. Change that, clear all. Corpses. There we go. Get those out of the way. Doing a great job, Nelson. Well, let's see. How are my guys doing? Disturbed sleep, underground, outdoors. We're working on it, Killjoy. Settle down. Mediocre barracks. Tainted flak vest. I'm wearing a piece of apparel that someone died in. It creeps me out. I didn't tell you to put it on. And minor pain. You have it so lucky having a search bar for your first time. Game has come a long way. Sounds like I waited the perfect amount of time to play this game. Oh, he's sleeping. I really like that look while he's sleeping. It's like he's staring right at you. Hello. Such a dopey face. I like it. Speaking of dopey. Alright, want to make sure Make sure the sloth and the rat didn't have a disagreement. Keep up the great work, Nelson. Why is my doorway dirty here? Is it always like that, or is just like somebody not clean it yet? Doing great work, Zappy. Where are you? Where are you going? All right. Watch out for the bears, Zippy. You didn't build a floor there. Oh. I knew that. What's these wavy lines? Is that the wind? Is it windy? The Trogo Treaty! A group of tribespeople from the Trogo Treaty have arrived nearby. They are attacking imminently. One noob named Gruno with a steel knife. Alright. Did you notice the message that popped up in the top left? Seems like you missed a few. Message that popped up in the top left? No? Is there a way for me to go back and look at those? It's gone now, but keep an eye out. Okay. Bruno, bully, female penitent, in shock due to pain. Let me see. Spine gunshot wound. Is it worth trying to save this person? Probably not, right? Mind-shattering pain. Sweaty. Uncovered groin/chest. I don't like displaying my private parts, except you came to us like this. Okay. What do we got here? Jade and a knife. Just wanted some pants. Could have asked me. I probably would have just given it to her. Orders. Allow. Boop, boop. You know what? Killjoy, you try and save her. Non-reachable, unreserved, enclosed prisoner, marked bed in safe temperature. Oh, I need to make a prisoner bed? That makes sense. Security. Sure. Is there like a locked door I can do? So they can't break out? Well, okay. Will she try and break out if I try and take her prisoner? Oh. No, I don't want to do that. Not while in mind-shattering pain. Right. Is there something I could put her in for when she's not in mind-shattering pain? Because I want to make sure I'm prepared. To make sure they don't try and break out and murder my people. I would have figured to be in security or furniture. The doors lock by default, but they will try and escape from time to time. Okay. Then we're gonna do a little bit one of these numbers. Oh, no, sorry, Gunno, you're gonna die, because I don't have time for you just yet. That'll be our little area that we put bad people. Wooden bed. There you go. Killjoy, draft, stab Guno to death. Oh, sorry, Nelson, you're undrafted. Go back to mining. Good work, Killjoy. It's just that easy, chat. Just that easy. You eating? Put the sandstone in there as well. Why has nobody moved this? Oh, because it... I see. Alright, I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it. Go ahead and move those corpses. Move them all to the corpse pile. Smooth. Yes, okay, so the next person that attacks us, we're most certainly gonna try and knock him unconscious and make him our friend. We've struck compacted machinery. Interesting. I don't know what that is. Ancient machinery compacted over time can be mined for useful components. Alright. How you doing, Zippy? Okay, is there a way to make them only haul in a certain area? Because I know Zippy's like running all the way over here for this stuff. If you stick down a crafting spot, you can make a club. It's a little better than capturing people than a knife. I do have a club. I've got one right here. It's only at 19%, but Killjoy, I'm gonna have you go equip that. There we go. Next chance he gets, he's gonna beat someone over the head with that. Also, probably having a crafting spot would be good either way. Is that a structure? Miscellaneous. Production. Crafting spot. So this will be our little crafting spot. Do it like right outside. Oh, never mind. This will be our crafting spot. Right next to Nelson's bed. How do I get rid of this? There we go. Killjoy is a wimp. He ain't beating anybody. Don't count Killjoy out. Killjoy is a beast. You just don't know it yet. He'll be alright. I believe in him. Yes. Is there a way to change the maximum distance for hauling? Or is it like, no matter what, she's going to take stuff from literally everywhere? I keep saying she. Why is... What? Is it the hair that's making me do it for Zippy? I don't know. Zippy is a dude. Where are you going? What are you doing? Just went for a walk, I guess. You can forbid stuff or create a zone for them to live in. So zone. Is that the home area? Colonists will repair building, clean floors, or is that something else? Oh, allowed area? Home 1, area 1. What if we just do one of these? So this is the area in which they're allowed to work. Allowed areas are defined areas you can assign colonists. Colonists will not accept work or fulfill their needs outside of their allowed area. Is this right? You said schedule. So, like, she should never go and take stuff. Like, obviously we need to change that area. I did that poorly. Zone, expand allowed area. We're gonna take it up to there for now. Alright. See if that helps some. Oh, hey, he's picking the rice. Nice. Chat, am I crazy? Can you just plant rice? Like just normal rice that you would like eat? And get like new ones? Because you can do that with potatoes, right? Cargo pods. You detected a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. Perhaps you find something useful in the wreckage. Oh. So now, this is obviously outside of my area. But, can I just take Zippy and tell her specifically? So we allow these 3. Or do I need to add like a little zone over here? Probably need to add a little zone. Just do an allowed area. Just do like that. We can remove it when we're done. Drug policies. You can assign colonists to take specific drugs on a specific schedule. For example, you can have them take infection blocking regularly or drink a beer to stay happy. Okay. You can forbid doors so colonists and tame animals won't go through them. Note that this isn't a door lock. Doors are always locked, so enemies can't pass freely. Just forbidding it directs colonists. Okay. Devil Strand. Fabric spun from microfibers extracted from devil strand mushrooms. It's very tough, good at insulating, protects exceptionally well against flames. Yeah, see? That worked out perfectly. I'm picking it up. Chunk of spacecraft that impacted nearby, you can deconstruct and yield resources. Oh. That's fine. We'll leave those for now. Not particularly... Okay, so... Can I not break this slate wall? I have to actually claim it? Or deconstruct it? If I claim it. We're also going to... I don't know why I have it paused. We're going to mine out a little area here. Just that. And then we're going to do like something like that. That's going to be the Killjoy's new room. Can I build a door there? Just like that. Oh god. Mega Spider and Norm. Who's Norm? Gorda Persona Plasmoid. Psychic Fog. A metal-colored sword with a cutting edge. Plasma is wrapped around its core, held in place by an energy field. Targets are both sliced by the metal core as well as burned and ignited. Oh. That seems really good. This weapon has an onboard persona that can be bound to only a single person. The wielder of an intelligent weapon can synchronize their reflexes and attack with frightening speed and accuracy. Okay. Glitter world maps. Okay. 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 Zippy. Zippy, you were made for this. Zippy. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go equip that sword. And then you're gonna kill everything inside there. Go, Zippy, run! Run, Zippy! Zippy, you can do it! Zippy! Okay. Okay. Okay, Zippy. You are gonna go attack that we need to attack them because he's coming after Nelson. Nelson, you're gonna fucking run, boy. Get to him, Zippy! Oh, wait. Is this thing not, like, super angry at me? Not actually a spider. The Mega Spider is a genetically engineered giant insectoid the size of a bear, designed for heavy work and combat. Its thick chitinous armor makes it hard to kill, while its long ripper blades make it deadly at close quarters. It is, however, quite slow in open terrain. Does it tell me its aggressiveness? Let me see. Hunger rate, diet. Wait a minute. Minimum handling skill? I might be able to just... Okay, first things... This thing isn't coming out after us, so we're going to kill the one that is. Zippy. Can I tame that? I thought... Does Killjoy have the ability to tame this thing? And we'll attack you while your colonist attempts to... Alright, Killjoy, now's your chance! Tame it! What do you... No. Draft. Go... don't attack it, tame it. Oh no. Oh no. Cannot prioritize... handling? Or not? Handling. Nelson's the handler. Oh. Alright, Nelson, stop attacking. Prioritize taming him. Killjoy, go be a body shield. Oh, never mind. We can just outrun this thing, like, super easily. How you doing in here, Zippy? Oh, Zippy, you're not looking great. Been cut and bit a few times, but you're actually looking fine, Zippy. Go kill that. Oh no, it's not dead. I thought it was dead. And shock due to pain. Yeah, you keep killing that. Nelson, why are you fleeing? It's fine, Nelson. Killjoy's coming. How's Zippy doing? Tame failed. Oh, I only have a 19% chance? Alright. Fuck this. Run! Get out of here, guys! Stop trying to cheat. Okay. Get over there. Come over here. We're just gonna run until Zippy can come help. Run! How you doing, Zippy? look fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Killjoy, no! Zippy, how you doing? Is that thing dead? Okay, Zippy, we need you over here. Nelson, bring him back around. We're too fast for it. Oh! Go rescue Killjoy. Actually, can I just like undress? Okay. The tension is great. We survived. Okay, there's nothing else in here that's gonna fuck us, right? Want to make sure. Dead. Mega Scarab and shock due to pain. Nope. All right, Zippy, get back there. Melee the Mega Scarab to death. That is dead, right? Yeah, that's dead. Cool. Don't worry, buddy. I got you. Hell yeah. All right. In shock due to pain. Can I tend to him? Okay. Do that. Undrafted. Cannot. Okay. Nobody except Killjoy can be his own doctor. So we are going to have him prioritize. Well, Killjoy can't walk. And he can't heal himself? Oh, jeez. Is there a way I can force him to tend to himself right now? Work, maybe? Cut plants. He is downed. Okay. We learning. He is bleeding. But nobody else can be a doctor, right? Zippy's our only doctor? Or not Zippy. Killjoy's our only doctor? No, she's not incapable of it. Zippy! Cannot prioritize, not assigned to doctoring. What makes me say that? Pure speculation. Relevant skill of 1, relevant skill of 0. Okay. Zippy, I need you to prioritize healing Killjoy. You're gonna prioritize tending him. Zippy. Oh no, Zippy's down! No, not like this. Okay, this is fine. Guess you should have worked on herself first. Okay. Work. Nelson, you are now the doctor. You're going to prioritize tending. Rescue Zippy. Okay. Prioritize tending Zippy. Zippy the hero, trying to heal Killjoy before herself. Minor break risk. Who's okay? Wait. Okay, you got more to do to Zippy. Killjoy is fine. Zippy's the one that needs help. Oh, I thought it was saying she got bit in the mouth. I was like, what in the hell? Okay. Now we're going to tend to Killjoy. I do like how Nelson went to sleep in the middle of all of this and was like, yeah, no, this is fine. Who's infected? Nelson has gotten sick from infections in his right thumb. Sure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure that Nelson gets proper treatment. And spend as much time in bed as possible. Damn it, Nelson. Who's starving? Oh, no! Nelson! No! Oh, no! Don't you give me that smile? Zippy cannot walk. Killjoy can't walk. Alright, well. Sorry, Nelson. This might be, you might breathe your last. If one of those fuckers don't wake up soon. Who the fuck are you? Fucking... Oh! Who the fuck is Andy? Hi? Thanks? Can I... What are you doing? What... Motherfucker... Are you... Oh, he's just part of my team now. Okay, what am I missing? Nelson needs a better shirt. They have medical emergencies. Man in Black. Sensing your trouble, a mysterious man in black has arrived. Will be able to set things right in these parts. Persona bound to Zippy. And quest available, the Hunted Praetor. Thekla Korokos, a praetor of the Empire of Loria, is calling from nearby. Her guards were killed in an ambush. She escaped, but is now being followed by a man hunting hare. Wait, like a rabbit? Wants you to keep her safe at Hill Hope for a few hours until her shuttle can come pick her up. Sure. Andy. Wait, this quest will reward honor and thus royalty titles for Andy. Since Andy is abrasive, he will demand that the title's privilege be fully respected. Andy may refuse to do certain work types or eat low class. You know what? For 8 honor? No. Sorry, lady. You're on your own. Do it? But then he's going to be a dick. He just got here. He's going to be like, I saved all your lives, and then I went and go did a mission for you guys, and now I refuse to haul items. Is there like a quest? Where's the quest thing? He's going to die anyway. Wait, Andy's going to die? Why would Andy die? Okay, you know what? That's fine. Where's the quest log? Am I just blind? Quests. You know what? Go for it, Andy. Hunter lacks okay. They all are at this rate. That's not true. I survived the bugs. A regent named Korokis has joined the qual. Okay. So we are going to do one of those. And one of those. And one of those. Move those dead bodies. This looks like a nice area we can set up in. We got plenty of medicine. I don't know why you're saying everybody's gonna die. Jump to location. Okay. It's a hare. Alright. Mm-hmm. Melee DPS 1.5. Not gonna open the crypto caskets? The what? Fucking... Oh! We'll get there when we get there. First off, Andy is going to go shoot this hare to death. Andy, if you don't mind. Where's the hare? It's down here, right? Am I blind? An easier way to find this hare? It's coming to you. Alright, well then, we're going to go to here. And you're going to go to here. Oh, can I not tell her what to do? Apparently not. Oh, there it is. Dodge. Ow. Really? You just stomped the bunny to death. I don't care. How in the world... Oh, you got bit. Okay, you know what? That's fine. 10 dandy. I don't care. Self-tend. Alright, I'm picking it up. We're picking it up quickly. Go tend to yourself. So, this lady literally said, I'm gonna come work for you for a couple days if you kill this rabbit. Oh, jeez. Okay. Shuttle has arrived. Get in, shuttle. It's just that easy. It's just that easy, chat. Quest complete. And you guys didn't want me to do it. Andy's Yemen ceremony. The Empire of Lorien is ready to grant Andy the title of Yeoman. Yeoman. In the power of a level 1 Psylink in bestowing ceremony. The bestower will arrive by shuttle and perform the ceremony. The bestower will only give a title if any throne room requirements are satisfied. There's a chance of gaining extra honor depending on how many viewers attend the ceremony. Additionally, every viewer gains a mood bonus. You can betray the bestower and steal the Psylink neuroformers. But those will make the enemy of Lorien your enemy. The Empire of Lorien. If you miss or fail the ceremony, there will be another opportunity later. If the bestower or guards are harmed for any reason, there will be diplomatic consequences. I don't have a throne room. I don't know what the throne room requirements are. You don't need one for Yeoman. Okay. Andy received the title of Freeholder. Because Andy is abrasive, he will demand this title's privileges be fully respected. Andy? Stower waiting. Alright, Andy, get in there. Go over here. Wait. Okay. Room impressiveness, minus 103.1 out of 170. Outcome chances at 15% quality. Terrible, unimpressive, honorable, or grandiose. Not participating. Wait, Modded says. What am I waiting on? What terrible mistake am I about to make? Go on, that was earlier. Okay. Oh, do you think I was gonna like right-click on the guy and smack him in the face? 'Cause that would have been pretty funny. I feel like okay. I feel like it's a little tone deaf to be having it next to 3 dying people, but maybe not. People are at risk of death. Make sure they get the best medical care possible. Sci-fi nights would massacre you. Nelson's gonna... Oh, you're fine. You guys are sleeping and healing. I'm assuming there's nothing else I need to do to these people. They're all, like, taken care of, right? Health-wise. I don't need to keep doing stuff to them. Are they? Wait. No, that's the question I'm asking, Modded. Why you do this? Yeah, I get it. He's not happy, but he's also in bed and surviving, so shut up. My new character who decided to show up and save me, a man in black, is getting psi powers. You need to be quiet, Nelson. Alright, Andy's a yeoman. Andy has gained his first level of Psi-Link. He is now a Psi caster. To use psionic powers, Andy must build up Psi focus through meditation. The effectiveness of this meditation is increased if the person can focus on a specific object while meditating. Different people are able to focus on different objects. This depends on the person's backstory, trait, and titles. For example, Psi casters with royal titles meditate in their thrones. Psi casters with tribal childhood meditate with 2 anima trees and nature shrines. So on and so forth. You can see someone's meditation focus type by looking into their card with the I button. Because Andy's abrasive, he will demand... Okay, yeah. The title of yeoman cannot be inherited. If he dies, no one inherits the title. Unimpressive bestowing ceremony. It's unimpressive, so people don't really care about it. Alright, cool. Andy. Stop being part of the... Oh, wait. That didn't just end the ceremony, did it? So health. So I see these are different colors, right? Why is this so high up? You know what it is? Why don't we do 1.75? I bet that's gonna work much better. Alright, here's her health tab. We look at this one. Okay. Her head's cracked. Next. Cracked, bruise. He's got some blood loss. I give him some blood. Let's remove his tongue. Okay. I don't think we need to do any of that. What about you, Nelson? Oh, he's got an infection. Okay, so bacterial infections in a wound without treatment, the bacteria will multiply, killing local tissue. Yeah, I know about bacteria. Okay, through eons, human warfare infection often take more lives than the wounds themselves. So he's got severe blood loss, and he has a major infection. Hover over it. Can be tended in 4 hours. Tending expires in 7 hours. Immunity 33%. I don't suppose I can give him blood. Probably not. Okay, so in a couple hours, I need to give him more medicine. In 4 hours exactly. What's the time? 1900 hours? Okay. Infection versus immunity is what determines if he survives. Well, he better survive. Oh, good, thanks for stopping by, giving me new psi powers. Andy's gonna go back to sleep now. Nope, never mind. He's just gonna stand awkwardly in his room. We will see. What you doing, Andy? Hey, he survives. Okay. So, Nelson can... Okay, what... Killjoy is no longer incapable of walking. I'm not out of medicine, right? No, I got plenty of medicine. Is he going to get some of his own medicine, or is he going to get food? Oh, he's feeding Killjoy. What do you... Consuming packaged survival meal. Okay, why don't we focus on... Can be tended in 0.9 hours. Okay. Doctors feed sick people in bed. Oh, okay. Colonist needs treatment. It's that easy. I'll let him finish eating. Okay, now... Cannot tend self, self-tend disabled. Oop. Oh, wait. I mean, he's already up. He might as well tend himself, right? Alright, I'm picking it up. Zippy! She lives! What, Nelson, what do you... Oh. Oh, that's the best medicine we got is weird bug room medicine? Okay. That's fine. It's summer. Okay, how you feeling, Killjoy? Oh, you look fine. You're totally fine. Take your bolt action rifle back, buddy. He's healing himself. Killjoy's going back to sleep. Major risk break. I know, you're not happy. Just clean yourself up, buddy. Weird bug room medicine probably saved his life. Can I tell what he's carrying? He's carrying 20 insect jelly back to his bed. Nelson tried to convert Andy to his ideology. Andy's certainty has fallen from 74% to 74%. He resents the conversation attempt. Okay. Zippy, would you like to grab your sword on the way back? Ooh. Oh, Nelson will be fine. Needs meditation spot. I guess. Can I make a meditation spot with this? Or do I have to like put a shrine in? Yeah. There you go, buddy. That was gonna be the captured people's houses, but that can be yours now, buddy. You know what? Actually, here you go. Why don't you build yourself a floor? You thought they were all gonna die. To right, Sir Andy gets his own room. He did save literally everyone, so I suppose he can have his own dwellings. So is that just a thing that can happen randomly as a quote-unquote man in black saves you? Or is that specifically like a tutorial thing or something like that? So neither of them are pretty happy with their current situation. Hideous environment. Slept in the heat. Do I even have... If all pawns are downed, it's will that happen every time, or is it just like every now and again? Or is it like once per run or something? Need that eventually. What are you trying to tame? Andy? Are you trying to tame that raccoon? Only sometimes a bit more on this difficulty. Okay. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Are you literally just getting up to eat and then going back to bed? Medical emergency. Nelson. Killjoy. Can you please? Where are you going? Stop it. I need you to heal Nelson. Extreme infection can be tended in 4 hours. I've missed his previous tending session. Okay. It is 900 hours. We gotta remember at... Oh, shit, I forgot. 5 or 4? In 4 hours. So at 1300, 1 o'clock, we gotta give him his medicine. Andy's feeding him. Good work, Andy. I said 1300. Oh, Nelson's awake. Surprisingly. Didn't they just feed you? Or are you gonna go feed... There's just like a little train of people feeding each other. Fucking Nelson collapsed. And Sippy picked him up. Time to amputate? No, I'm sure he'll be fine. We'll give him one more chance with the health in 2 hours. And if that don't work, then we'll cut his thumb off. You don't need thumbs anyway, it's fine. Thumbs are vestigial, right? We're going to make Killjoy, who I think is our best doctor, go prioritize tending Nelson. Go give him some of the bug medicine and see how he does. %93 quality. Okay. Nelson should not need to lose his finger, right? We'll see tomorrow. What are you trying... What? Why are you trying to tame our already tamed rat? Killjoy, thank you for cleaning up the mountains of blood that's around. Nelson's already dead. He's not dead. He'll be fine. Developed immunity. See? See, you were worried about him. Look at that infection going down. Ye of little faith, modded. Ye of little faith. Man, that must have been to the wire. I never had a doubt. Serious pain, ugly environment. Greedy for impressive bedroom, awful barracks. Body motor, slept in heat. Sweaty, disturbed sleep. What? I built... Oh. What's the temperature in the room? 104 degrees. Yeah, that's pretty hot. I probably need to build something to power that, don't I? We could build a wind turbine. Will it work if I just place it like right here? Or like right here? No. So do I have to place it and then use these power conduits? Before I waste the time building this? You see the big squares, right? Yep. Seems like this would be a viable spot. Potentially if we cut down that tree. Make sure nothing big in them. Alright. We gonna do that. We gonna make Killjoy cut down that tree. Outside allowed area. Alright, well we'll just go ahead and change that up. Okay, so that's when we come in here, we go to zones, we go expand allowed area, we're going to expand area 1 over to here. Actually, we probably need to do this whole area. Like that. That should work. There's a motherfucking grizzly bear below us. That's fine. Oh, Killjoy. Go cut down that. Not assigned to plant cutting. Really? Well, guess what you're assigned to now? Plant cutting. Cut down that fucking tree. You could probably unrestrict them now. Tribal post-adventure. Okay. What do you mean unrestrict? Do you mean just like check the boxes for everybody? Area 1. Oh. Well, the big problem with that was they were hauling like shit from all the way over here. Like these granite chunks and stuff. Which I don't particularly want them doing because it gets them super far out of the way. But I guess it's probably not a big deal. Alright, we'll leave it for now. Heat stroke. Nelson has heat stroke. Won't haul chunks unless you tell them to. Oh, okay. I do think I selected chunks for a couple of these, though. Maybe not. Can you, like, not assigned to construct? Oh, my gosh. Killjoy, what do you do here? Construction. Construction skill 2 low. Fuck. Alright, not to construct. Andy, can you... Thank you. Click on a chunk. Alright. Boom. Sandstone chunk. Oh, so do you have to specifically click that haul things button for him to move them? Well, thanks for all your help today, by the way, Modded. This is helping me learn it much faster. Yep, but not resources like steel or wood. Okay, cool. Well, we'll just eat it then. I did get lucky that this whole place was made of steel. A grizzly bear. This grizzly bear is just super friendly. Andy, what are your skills? You're an intellectual, and you have 4 in animals. Okay. Okay, so we are going to take these power conduits. Is it just like this? I'm assuming. Like that? That seems, yep. It lit up. Oh, wait. Do I actually have to, like, connect it like that? Hey, Nelson's up and alive. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Yeah, you don't need to wire right into them, though. Okay. I can probably remove power conduit. Cancel. But that one probably needs to be there. So like that. That should be fine. Where is your weapon, Nelson? I'll queue up for you to grab that revolver when you get a chance. A few tiles is okay. Okay. Well, I'll leave that one there because I like the way it looks. Need batteries. You have solar or wind generator, but no batteries. This means you lose power every time the sun goes down or the wind calms down. Build a battery too to guarantee sustained power. Tattered apparel. Get them some clothes that aren't so damaged. Nelson. Gear. What are you wearing that's all fucked up? Wolfskin t-shirt. Do we have a better t-shirt laying around? How's this one look? Button down? That's a good quality. Nelson. Go wear that. Alright, now stop complaining about your clothes. Power. Under miscellaneous for batteries? We're gonna be under power. Production. Structure. Furniture. Ship. Nope. I'm just blind. Oh, I must just not know how to make batteries yet. That is fine. Hey, look, the internal temperature is dropping. Y'all can not have heat stroke now. Oh, hey, I didn't haul those things. Alright, how are we doing on food, gang? We have 11 meals, that's fine. We got a ton of raw food. Raw rice. What keeps better? Rice? Or the meals? Packaged survival meal. Where are our basic meals that we made? Is there an easy way to search a zone? Or like search all around? No. Okay. Cook simple meals. I'm gonna make 10 of them. Cook up these rice. So these are the simple meals they've been eating. Okay. So fresh, not refrigerated, spoils in 4 days. So if we have 4 people and everybody eats twice a day, so that is 8 meals a day that I need to produce, if I'm not mistaken. And they last 4 days, so I should never make more than 16. Right? No. 8 times 4. Should never make more than 32 of them right now. You detected a hunting worksite nearby the green. Philosopher of Justice role unit unfilled. You can assign someone on the role of their social tab. They will become a philosopher of justice. Why would I want that? On their social tab. Okay. Lover, friend, acquaintance. Wait. Okay, that's not one of us. Brother and acquaintances. He really doesn't like Killjoy or Zippy. That's rude. He's... He doesn't mind Nelson, though. I wonder why. Disfigured. Oh, this guy's an asshole. You know what, Killjoy? No reachable altar. Okay, well, never mind then. Oh, look, skeletons. Cloth pants deteriorated away in storage. What? That's not how clothing works, but alright. Construction botched. Andy, goddammit. Somebody needs to finish this construction over here so Killjoy can have his own house. Killjoy's the one that wants to live underground, right? Yeah. Agrees with memes. Tunneler. Same. Your storage is a pile of dirt outside. Okay, but like, I I have seen shirts outside, and you come back in a long time, and you're like, oh shit, I forgot that I left the shirt outside or something. And they don't like get destroyed. I might get like sun bleached or something. This is Rimworld. That's the only explanation I need. So, we gonna crack these caskets open, chat? You know what? I'll make Andy do it. Come on, Andy. Oh my god! Modded. Modded, why do you hate me? You could have just told me not to do it. Well, I got a feeling we're all going down here, so... Well, Andy's down. They all need to die. Where's the... Okay, Nelson. Excuse me. Can I hit target? Go fucking attack that bitch. Zippy, go use your fucking kick-ass sword. Nelson, why are you standing there like a fuck? I like how Killjoy just closed the door. Okay. Oh my god, was that a fucking rocket launcher? Zippy's on fire, okay. Well, at least this new squad will have a nice little camp I made for him, you know? No! They killed Anfisia! Anybody else, that's fine, but I can't believe they shot the rat! Oh, my heart! What? No! You know what, Modded? I could have forgiven you for everybody else dying and me having to start over. But I can't forgive you for the rat. I just have to sit there and sit here and watch my people burn to death. Oh no, they're also lighting my buildings on fire. They don't even want my stuff that I made for them. They're lighting the rice fields on fire. So are you guaranteed to get assholes that come out of these pods, or can you sometimes get like people that'll help you? I'm assuming the latter. Zippy's still kicking. They can't take Zippy down. Who knows such things? How dare you, Modded? Killjoy has been on fire for a long time. Like hours. It won't actually let me go extra speed. This is just rude. Zippy won't die, though. She's just too strong. She's shot in the lung. She's shot in the arm. She's... Oh, wait. There you go. Everyone's dead or gone. The story's over. Perhaps someone else will find the ruins of this place. What do you mean, keep playing? Oh, just so I can watch it play out? Okay. Good game. Yeah, some real punks. Oh. What? Time is it? 4:23. We got time. New colony. All right. Successful tutorial. How dare you? So we might as well naked brutality. Start with one person. Okay. Spend some time making your plans and ideology. Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, it might just end up being that, and then I'll call stream, but we'll see how long it takes. All right, I think we're gonna go with adventure story again with the same lady. That seemed like a good style. Please commitment mode or reload anytime. You can save and load the game at any time. That's a good choice if you're still learning to play. Yeah, we're doing that. All right. What should our seed be? Don't give me any crazy ones. Goats are the best. Chaos? Okay, I'll do chaos. As long as that's not a known seed that does terrible things. Probably don't want to mess with any of this stuff yet, so we'll just generate it like this. I'm assuming the modding scene for this game is huge. Oh, so that's where it says it only generates 30% of the world. Oh. You know, I might steal this for my D&D campaigns and just have this generate whole worlds and just steal those maps. What we got going on here? Marble limestone. Kind of like the idea of starting like here. Modding Rimworld is a real treat. I do enjoy modding games. 48 to 88. That seems like a good average temperature. Growing periods year round. It's got good rainfall. It's got berries. Animals can graze. It's got water up here, which I like. Can you like start in the ocean? I feel like you die instantly, right? It's a planning mode where you can plan your journey and calculate distance. A friendly village nearby is good for caravanning. Factions. Hostile, neutral, neutral. The Fallen Empire might seem pretty cool then. Hey, these guys here. Trading here requires a title of knight or dame. Well, fuck you too. Guess the Raelior people? Yeah, these guys seem solid. What if I set up like over... How far away is far enough? 5 tiles? Okay. And if how far is that the same distance? Like, how far away can I trade with them? If I'm like over here, can I trade with them? You'll need to walk over. Oh, okay, so the closer the better. Secondary question. If I start my base like right here, would I still have access to this water area down here? Or do I have to do like what I have? It looks like there's like some overland travel stuff that I can do. No, I would not have access to the water. Okay. So we need one that's just like barely peeking in the water. That one might give me what I'm looking for. There we go. That one definitely does. That's not too far of a journey, right? We could always shoot up here, right? And then we have access to those two. If you look in the terrain tab. Oops. Wrong button. Well, none of that matters anyway because we're changing it all. Fractions. The Railior Accord again. Okay. So these are roads, I'm assuming. And this is a river. Terrain tab. That was... River Creek. So it should, if I want a river, it should say river on the thing, I'm assuming. And there's the people up there that I want to trade with, so. 3, 4, 5. Creek. There we go. Seems pretty good. We're not losing too much of our buildable space up here. Cross the river. I'm assuming we can cross the river. And got all that down there. So this seems like a good spot. Temperate. Nice. Can get pretty cold. But it never gets too hot. That's good. Yeah, you can build bridges. Cool. All right. So we're going to do classic. Just roll with it. Oh, wait. This is the ideology stuff. Yeah, I'll probably just play classic for now and mess around with it after I get a couple into them. Okay. So... who's this? Nixon, the VR designer. No, you're out. Hunter? Yeah, we'll pull the Hunter in here. And, actually, I can probably just randomize these, right? And it changes them? Yeah. Gonna grab a drink, be back in a minute. Alright, good luck. Don't fall in. Can I change these myself? No, I can't. So we got a Hunter. Oh, Jesus. Ambrosia addiction. No. Don't want to go too hard for my first stuff. Wake up addiction. What is wake up? Illuminator. They have asthma. Artistic. Or good miner. Nah. A dweeb hunter. He's got a scar. That's fine. He's got a son. He's bloodlust. From hurting people and never minds the sight of blood or death. 4 times likely to start a social fight. Abrasive and a brawler. He's an apocalypse survivor and a hunter. It seems like our fighting guy. And he's got a 10 in mining. Yeah, I think that's solid. Oh, no, wait. That's our team skills. Oops. Yeah, we'll keep him. I like him. Can we, like, change what he looks like? I don't think so. Nicholas Fisher. He's got a psychite addiction. No. Okay. Cave Explorer. She's an 11 mining, 5 melee, 2 shooting. She's undergrounder, she's trigger happy, and she's a fast walker. She's an undergrounder, but she's not... yeah, it doesn't say she like wants to be underground, so we'll be alright. She's trigger happy, though. So I don't think that's a huge deal. So we're going to take Conley, the Cave Explorer, Dweeb the Hunter. Alright. Deep Space Miner. I don't think we need another one of those. Oh, you got a pretty good miner. This dude, he is a chef, and he is great at shooting. But he's incapable of dumb labor. He doesn't like to haul or clean. Doesn't need as much sleep as the average person. He's a hard worker. He's steadfast. Apocalypse survivor. Let's see, our construction is one. We probably need someone who's better at construction. So she's incapable of violent. She's a fast learner. She's a misogynist. Really dislikes and distrusts women. Okay. Iron-willed. That brings our construction up. We don't really have great cooking. That's not a huge deal to start. We're okay with plants. It might be pretty good. Let's see if we can find something that's like crazy good. No health stuff. Really good at social, into artistic, plants and melee. Cooking, plants, and medical. Oh, that's right. We don't really have a doctor. Oh, no, we do. Our medical is at 11. Damn, who's our doctor? She's a crafting medical intellectual. Okay. I definitely want to keep Thomas the machine collector. Mining at 11. This guy actually seems like real bad. Now that I'm looking at it. I think Dweeb needs to go. Melee animals. Okay. He has a bite scar. Makes sense. He's a cave world tender. Grew up in a cave complex deep beneath the surface of an inhospitable world. He's worked with the other children tending the tribe's fungus crop. And he is a medieval sailor. Explores the oceans in a wooden ship. He's incapable of skilled labor, so he can't cook, construct, grow, mine, plant, smith, tailor, or craft. He sure is good with aminals. He's an undergrounder, so he really likes being underground. And he wants to replace his arms. I think on the surface he looks good. But I think we're going to randomize again. Nope, we don't need another one of you. Don't really need you. Really need you. No. No. Oops. No. No. I would like someone that's good with animals and cooking, if I can get it. They're okay with animals, but their cooking's pretty good, and their social's pretty good. Doesn't like doing dumb labor or cleaning. A high-class restaurant. So that puts us... That makes our shooting pretty bad. But everything else is pretty middle of the road, and we can get better at shooting. Maximo. So, Maximo Conley, welcome back. It's looking like this might be our team here. Had to get some cake. Ooh, that sounds good. What kind of cake? Iced ginger cake. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds absolutely delicious. Well, I think this is going to be our team. Do you want some advice about pawns? Sure. I'll take some advice. Incapable of dumb labor is a no for a starting pawn. So you thinking I should drop the chef? Yeah, I guess that would slow a lot of things down, wouldn't it? Hauling and cleaning. All right. Well, we do need we need a good cook. So that's what we're going for here. Can I see the others? Oh yeah. So we have Emily Conley, the urban urchin cave explorer. And we have Irina Thomas, the Oregon farm machine collector. Conley's good. She looks pretty solid to me. I think Thomas looks good too. For the crafting and medical stuff. Incapable of violence, no. An illegal underground organ farm. Her body was used to grow organic implants for wounded mercenaries. Alright. Well, let's start with Fred here then. We're going to try and find... That person's real good with animals. But they're incapable of social or firefighting now. None of these look real good. Okay, well, but this guy. Social, intellectual, not really good at much else. Kind of looks like Charles Manson. Not for a starting pawn. Also incapable of carrying means no doctoring. Okay. Crafting, cooking. That seems pretty good. Body modder, gourmand, nervous. Dweeb inventor. So we need construction and potentially plants to round ourselves out. won't say too much. I'm gonna let you make mistakes. That's probably for the best. Let's get someone that's double firing construction. I'd like that. Okay. And crafting. Plants is still a bit low, but that's okay. This seems like a nice well-rounded. We got a 5 medical from Conley. We're not hugely intellectual, but that's fine. I think we're going to run with this group. Just to get things rolling. Oh. Nobody's got any huge, crazy health stuff. Let's jump in. That's half the fun in these games, right? It's not really knowing much and then dying horribly. We read this last time. Okay. First things first, we're going to move over near this place. Is this the river? Actually, we can move over near here. So we can have a wall at our back if we get attacked. So we're going to stockpile our stuff here. Check the overlays. Okay. Visibility. Buttons can be structured. Nope. Okay. Well, that looks like a good place to do farming. So if we move ourselves over to here, then we've got real good farm area there. And then, like, okay farm area the rest of the way around it. There's a whole bunch of good farm area up here, though. There's also more food up here. We can pick up. The beauty display. Does that matter a whole lot? Not right now. Okay, cool. Well, I think we're going to move our stuff to over here. Go ahead and build a little house as well. Fertility and terrain is a big thing. Okay. Why don't we do something like this? Then, also do something like this. It's a planning tool in the order tab. Planning designations don't do anything except help you plan for future expansions. Okay, that's good to know. Then we will do floors. All right. Let's get rolling, people. And we'll put a bed here, here, and here. Also put a little house over the structure. house here. Door there. Okay. Production. Butcher. Where's the cooking station? Was that in... It wasn't in furniture, was it? I don't think so. Am I crazy? Also chop down these trees here that are in the way. Did I get all these ones already? I don't know if I did. Streamer goggles. Look. Was it called cooking station? Wasn't, was it? There's a table. It's gotta be in here, right? Crafting, butcher, electric stove. It wasn't the electric stove. I'm not gonna tell you, I'm gonna make you look for it. You're terrible. It's not in security. I guess it could be in furniture. It's not. Production. How about a crafting, butcher table? Nope. I'm not seeing it. Why am I not seeing it? Well, I'm thinking about it. Let me put those there. Is it just not called what I think it's called, so that I'm looking for the wrong thing? It's not an electric stove, is it? What do people cook at? You're having too much fun with this. You would cook at a grand meditation throne, obviously. It's got to be in production, right? Is it just the electric stove? I don't think I did an electric stove last time, did I? Or am I just misremembering? Did I do a fuel stove? It's the fuel stove. See? I knew you would cave first. I didn't remember because I kept looking at the electric stove and I was like, I didn't have power until a good ways in. It's actually the long con and I was just messing with you. I knew exactly what it was. do that as our little mining for the start. Go ahead and allow all of that. And move all that. Move all that. Get it moving. Right, sure. I can just face down on the ground. That's how I sleep best as well. We'll get our little structure set up here, and then I think we'll be alright. Man, NG, she's fast. There were some boxes over here, weren't there? Yeah. Pick those up. I thought I saw some other ones as well. Yeah, here we go. Ancient centipedes shells. Ugh. I hate that. Sleep like the dead. Let's make some simple meals. It's 6 people. We'll make 12 meals. So we get some, oh hey, we got a little Kit Kat. Vitamine. Was it under miscellaneous before that I did the cat animal spot? It's under furniture. Animal sleeping spot. Immediately. Oh no! Are you injured? What happened, poor little kitty? You got bit by a guinea pig and suffered moderate blood loss due to it. I mean, alright. What do I got scheduled to cut trees? Only Conley? No, y'all can cut fucking trees. I don't care. Cut the trees. What does the red mean? Just like not the most efficient person to do it? Yeah. Cats hunt and apparently get bit by freaking gerbils. Guinea pigs even. Same difference. Haul. Okay, they're all good at hauling, cleaning. That's our researcher, but they're not real good at it. It's just fine. You know, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but you might want to make the beds first. Like that should probably be your first. Oh yeah, I should probably plant as well. Well, I learned my lesson the first time. We're not going into that ancient danger for a while. Zone, grow zone. We pop this bad boy on. Okay, this is our grow zone here. We're just gonna blanket this whole thing. That's fine. All right. We're growing rice. Let's grow some rice. Boop. What are you building, Conley? Oh, nothing. You're cutting down trees. Okay. Keep up the good work. That's satisfying to watch. Ancient Danger Rush is a whole strategy. Not for you now. I mean, I could see the the good part in it, right? So if you don't get like super strong monsters you have to fight against, obviously you get really good loot, right? Like I got that freaking awesome sword. I have a visitor. I have a few items to trade. Okay. Hello, Lekin. Animal training, spoilage and freezers. Yep, I know about those. Oh wait, do I have the auto home thing turned on? I do. Let me check that zone real quick. Home area, that's probably fine for now. Roof area, yep. I don't want it over that. I want it over this. I don't want it over this. Casually dismisses every learning helper that comes up. Well, okay, so most of it's common sense, right? I know food spoils and you gotta put the cooler in the thing and make the room cold so it doesn't spoil. I understand the concept. Dweeb, on the other hand, he's still trying to learn, but at least everybody else has a functional bed. Long outdoors. Being outside is so much is wrong for me. Okay. You can work inside more after the house is done. Maybe go cook those 12 meals I told you to cook. What? Who's our cook? Dweeb, why are you not cooking? Oh, they left me a gift for 5 gold. Thank you, friend. Nice. Alright, our little house is complete. Our little area in here is not too bad. Go ahead and get those out of there. None of these people want to live underground, right? Conley likes to live underground. Alright. So actually, Conley, we're going to move your house to in here. Do they care if there are walls or not? Like, would they consider this underground area a house if I make it for them? Oh, shit, boys. Alright. Conley, grab the gun. Dweeb, grab the knife. Engie, grab the gun. Don't hit the cat, you idiots! Okay, we're good. Alright, get back to work. Cook with what? Dirt? What do you mean, dirt? They got freaking wood everywhere. What more could they need? Yeah, wood-fueled stove. They got, yeah, wood there, wood there. What are you talking about? Cook with what, he says. How much? I got 29 meals left. That's plenty. What food? Oh, well, the survival meat, obviously, right? It's summer. Your food crops won't grow in the winter. Okay. So we probably need to get someone out there collecting food, right? Who likes being outside the most? Dweeb? Yeah, we'll send Dweeb out there. What is... Okay, there's got to be an order for that, right? Cut plants. Is there... So I know it said there's berries. Do I use the harvest? Yeah, so like those. Harvest. Okay. Dweeb, you are my #1 harvester now. Is there a quick way to turn everything else off? You can smooth stone and that becomes like the walls. Okay. Dweeb, go pick some berries. There's probably a much easier way to do this. Yeah, there we are. Oh, why don't we just harvest this zone here? Alright. What's Conley doing? Planting? Okay, that's fine. So I'm probably going to move Conley into here, and then I'll make this into like our refrigerator for now. Oh. The settlement we named Sparta. I like that. The faction will be named Routine Planets Treaty. No, that's lame. The Enla Amalgamation. The Enla Amalgamation. No. Mondial. C'est bon. The Nelorba Confederation. No. The Ros Egalitarian Alliance. Henla Coalition. Things are looking great. Things are looking great. Sovereign Covenant of Qualium. I like it. We'll be fine. See? We're making simple meals right now. It's that easy. Got a shit ton of berries. Oh, wild horses. Y'all can't complain about barracks, right? Awful bedroom. Sleep in an awful... You have your own room, you people. You're all terrible. Well, as the colony starts to get started up here in the middle of Joggist, I think that's what we're going to call it. And give that one a save. Oh, Modded. Thanks for hanging out today and helping me learn Rimworld here. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this game, I'm already telling you. I know it. I can see why people say it's a great game. I mean, especially with my love for Dwarf Fortress, I know that I'm gonna be big into this game. So, thanks everyone for hanging out. I will not be streaming tomorrow, as I will be doing Christmas with my in-laws tomorrow. So, I hope you all have a great Christmas. I hope you all have great holidays. I don't think I'll see you again until next Tuesday, so have a great weekend. And yeah, I hope you all just have a great night. And I hope to see y'all next Tuesday. Bye, friends.